Did you know this?
Black Americans don't understand or they misunderstand about and Margaret Sanger and racism.
Well, Margaret Sanger launched the Negro Project in 1939. It was an initiative of Planned Parenthood, and the opening proposal said, okay, this is her words, said, the mass of Negroes, particularly in the South, are still breeding carelessly and disastrously, with the result that the increase among Negroes, even more than among whites, is from that portion of the population least in numbers. Today, black women of childbearing age are about 4% of American population, but they obtain almost 40% of the nation's fulfilling Margaret Sanger's dreams. They're trying to eradicate you and kill you in the name of racism and eugenics, but they call it healthcare. Today, as of this recording, brother and people listening, Planned Parenthood is the second largest provider of puberty blockers.
Friends, and to have an opportunity to participate in the Planned Parenthood annual meeting. I have to tell you that it was a great privilege when I was told that I would receive this award. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. Another of my great friends, Ellen Chesler, is here, who wrote a magnificent biography of Margaret Sanger called Woman of Valor. And when I think about what she did all those years ago in Brooklyn, taking on archetypes, taking on attitudes and accusations flowing from all directions, I am really in awe of her. And there are a lot of lessons that we can learn from her life and from the cause she launched and fought for and sacrificed so greatly.
This motherfucker just gave the biggest praise to one of the biggest eugenics pushers in the world. See, they be knowing what be going on. They know what eugenics means. See, these are people you vote for. These the real gangsters, man. I can't believe this motherfucker. This is the biggest slap in the face to all black folks. Man, let's get into this video. What's that, man? It's your boy Papa Dope back with another video. And if you just saw what I just showed you, bro, mind blowing. See, they'll never teach you this in school. A lot of people don't even know what eugenics mean. That's crazy. But if you just saw it yourself, I don't know who the fuck gave Margaret Sanger the authority or the audacity to say she want to create just a pure nation like Hitler. So if you were sick, deaf, dumb, blind, you got any traits or any type of disabilities, you damaged goods and you wasn't able to reproduce. But if you had a high IQ and if you was white, you had all your health and all these things, oh, you was able to reproduce because they want to create a pure white nation. And you must understand, bro, what eugenics really means. It just blows my mind, bro. Like I tell people all the time. I know people, sometimes y'all might get tired of hearing black people complain, but boy, if you never lived in these shoes, bro, you will never understand. We are under attack on all motherfucking levels, bro, and that shit is not cool. I promise you. The crazy part about this is this, right? It was a Planned Parenthood right around the corner from my grandma's house. See, this shit makes so much sense now, right? They actually paid us $60 to take a course. Me, my cousins, my friends, and I remember that shit like it was yesterday. And they taught us how to use condoms. We was like 8, 9 years old. But it wasn't for to protect us from no damn diseases. It was that too. But the main thing was to stop us from reproducing. That's crazy, huh? Another crazy fact is that Bill Fakes, you know who I'm talking about, put it together. Bill Sr., which is the dad, he was on the board of Planned Parenthood. And if you heard the things that Bill Fakes talked about when it comes to depopulation, he been in the business of depopulation. You see how that shit work? Mind blowing. But let's get back to Margaret Sanger ass. She had to be out her motherfucking mind. And I be trying to tell y'all, it be sick, psychotic, demonic motherfuckers like that are born into this world that have an agenda that says this to you. And it's crazy, bro, that they would do that. So when you go to Planned Parenthood, you go there, your stomach hurt, take these pills, abortion pills, or what they call them, birth control pills. Your stomach hurt, birth control pill. Your head hurt, birth control pill. Your toes hurt, birth control pills. Now you see in the hood, they put Planned Parenthood in the hood to stop us from reproducing, but they put fertility clinics in the wealthier neighborhoods to encourage them to have kids. See, this is how you castrate a nation, a culture. But when you're not in control of nothing, bro, you're going to always be at their mercy. And this is why I tell you all the time, and it just don't go for black people. This shit go for white people, Spanish people, Latino people, all motherfucking people. We don't own nothing. So on the lower levels, the smaller amenities that you may think you got or don't got, you got to be dumb, deaf, and blind to think that you live in the same world, go to the same grocery stores, you have the same insurance, probably drive the same damn car, and you think that it's different for you because you this shade, or you that color, or you this color. That shit is stupidity. By now, 2025, if you haven't figured that out, something wrong with you as an individual. But let's get back to it. We're all under this same, like, not just depression, but we're all under this same dictatorship at some level. But who gave Margaret Sanger the audacity to say she want to create a pure nation and want to stop another group of people from having kids? This is your lineage. See, back in the days, our grandmas had, 12, 15, 18 kids. And today, we'll frown upon that. Like, that's a lot of children. But you got to understand, I keep telling y'all, y'all think the system is broke. Nigga, this shit is working fine. This shit is designed to work the way it's worked. That's why you'll frown upon that, because today, it takes this much to raise a kid. You got to go through this. You got to get daycare. You got to do this. You got to, bro, they made that shit like that to make you not want to have no kids. Child support is just another form of birth control. And it's sad that them motherfuckers will hold you to your, and see the way they do things like that is so strategic. It makes you feel like, oh, if you have a child, you should be able to take care of the child. Motherfucker, we shouldn't be working for damn motherfucker in the first place. We shouldn't be working for nobody. Why the fuck we gotta work? Our whole lives in the world that was free here, we gotta work and take care of children, and they make sure we only gonna make this much so that we keep coming back to the motherfucking work, to the workspace. Come on, bro, put this shit together. So it's just bigger than money. Because money stops you from living certain places, stops you from making certain decisions, and it's all controlled by the motherfuckers at the top. It's just the top, it's the bottom. So when they had 15 kids, 18 kids back then, bro, it wasn't like how it is today. Everything costs, and they're going to make sure it costs. And it shouldn't cost. Just crazy, bro, how shit is, man. It blows my mind, bro. There's no way God intended for us to live like this. But this is Planned Parenthood. I mean, I just see that shit. I always wonder, like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? You also got to be weary, too, of that big red bus. I ain't going to say the word, but y'all know it. Don't you get on that motherfucking bus and donate each motherfucking thing. Because if you knew like I knew, bro, these people literally coming to the hood giving people HIV. Do your research. Anytime a government program come to the hood, you better motherfucking know they coming to get data. They coming to give you something, right? Never to help you. Same thing they did with the Indians. Once the Indians taught them how to grow crops and how to live in certain weather conditions, just how to survive on the land, they gave them smallpox. These are the same people you're dealing with till this motherfucking day. Okay? And I know real Indians. I've been on the reservations. I've hung out with James Billy's ex-wife. I've hung out with the chief's son. This ain't nothing I'm just telling you, bro. But I want to know who gave this motherfucker the audacity to want to say black people can't reproduce, or just people in the minority. I don't want to know who the fuck gave any of these motherfuckers the audacity to say it's too many people on Earth. How the fuck is too many people on Earth when you stupid ass people are creating robots? Make that shit make sense. They are creating robots. They're getting rid of real people and creating fake people. They're trying to play God. They give you this version of God. Because, you know, everything we know about God, majority of it came from these same people. They give you this version of God. Do you really fucking think that God is okay with the way they running things and doing things? Better wake up, people. Better wake up, people. But listen, man. When I be like this, bro, I really feel sorry for humanity, dog. I feel sorry for the motherfuckers at the top. Because I promise you, bro, sometimes I can't wrap this shit around my mind, bro. Like, these people are really doing this shit. Like, these people are really doing this to people. They are really coercing people, giving us all type of shit. You know, that shit coming on the truck from the UPS. Even the people who shooting you up with shit, they don't even know where it come from, bro. It's all about control, man. Gotta rethink some things, people. Listen, man, I ain't want to make this video that long. I definitely, if you never heard of Margaret Sanger, bro, do your research on her ass. Do your research on her. They'll never teach you this in school, okay? And then if you know anything about it, put it in the comments, man. We're here to educate each other. You may know some information that I don't know, or somebody else may know or don't know. Like, let's put it all here, and like let's keep, you know, communicating and keep educating each other, man. But yeah, I just want to drop that on y'all today. But listen, man, it's all good. So appreciate y'all for liking and subscribing, and also hitting the share button, because we got to get these messages out there. So, like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost, man. And go look up Margaret Sanger and educate your children so that they know just how far we've came, and some of the wicked ass people in this world and still here till today. So they'll have some type of a synopsis of how people can really fucking be. That's crazy. Y'all be great.